Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about edges, sis. Okay, so long story short, about 3 years ago, or maybe 4, when I was transitioning to natural hair, I used a transition method to wear protective hairstyles in order to hide the difference in hair texture. For my new growth that was coming in with my relaxed hair, I didn't want to let go of it and do a big chop, so I transitioned. But I made some bad decisions on what hairstyles I chose. And in particular, this one hairstyle, I know it couldn't have just been this one hairstyle, but I'm sure it was all the attention that I was putting on my edges. And then this hairstyle was just like the nail in the coffin for me, because I was like, I cannot be the girl who has no edges. Like, no.
So if you're ready to have your edges looking less like that photo on the left and more like that photo on the right, stay tuned. And I'll also be uploading photos of my month by month progress using this method.
So the hairstyle that I had was cornrows going straight back, super small. It was super cute at first, besides the fact that it made my forehead look huge. But it was cute, but it was just the wrong decision. It was just a bad idea. And therefore, from that, like, it was like a big C over here, it seemed like. And it was just over here, it was damaged. On this side, was damaged. And even, it seemed like this area in the middle was damaged. So something had to give. So I did some research, and this bad boy still is a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. Dr. Miracle. And so, disclaimer, this right here, I just bought off Amazon like a couple of days ago. It's still full. What I really want you all to get is the Dr. Miracle. It'll say strengthen, and it'll say temple and nape grow balm instead of hot grow hair and scalp treatment.
So this is what the products look like. As you can see, they look almost identical, so don't make the same mistake I did. However, I still feel really good about the hot grow helping my roots and nape grow. So the differences is the hot grow nourishes and hydrates and conditions your dry, thirsty scalp and hair, moisturizes and prevents future damage, protects the hair and scalp from environmental daily damage, and restores shine and luster, while the temple and nape grow nourishes and stimulates healthy hair growth in hairline and nape area, hydrate hair to replenish lost nutrition and prevent future damage, and thermoceutical complex invigorates your hair and scalp.
So let me tell you what I did before and why I have this now. So before, all I did was use that Dr. Miracle Temple and Nape Grow Balm as directed. So on the instructions, it'll say to use it twice a day for 30 days, right? And so I ended up using it twice a day. And I only focused on my edges, and I think that's why I had some left over still, because I did it for a little over 60 days, and I still had some left over that I actually finished using last week. So I just focused on my edges. I didn't care too much about my nape then, and so I used it on my edges twice a day. So that little jar will last you at least 2 months if you just use it twice a day on your edges, and that's it. And that's what I did, right? But I also added another step. I'm sure all of us have toothbrushes we usually use for our edges or whatever. I took a toothbrush, mixed it in a little concoction of castor oil and cayenne pepper. Mix it in that concoction, rub your edges, dip it put it on your edges, dip it, put it on your edges. And what you're doing, you're kind of like exfoliating those hair follicles and getting them going again. And castor oil is really, really, really good for thickening hair. People use it on their eyebrows, their eyelashes, their hair on their head. So why not, you know, use it on your edges directly? And then the cayenne pepper just gives it, I don't know what it does, honestly. I'm not a doctor, but it worked. So I would do that mixture along with the Dr. Miracle, and I found results. And I was so happy with the results, because all too often you hear once you lose your edges, they're not going to come back. Well, let me tell you, that's not true. As you can see sitting here now, my edges came back. Okay, so don't lose hope, and I hope this works for you. So real quick, why I have this and why I went ahead and tried to buy some more. So I feel like after going to my recent hair visit, my stylist might have got under my skin a little bit and said something about some breakage on my edges. And it's funny to me because I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? Like, I've come so far. I don't have any breakage. But, I mean, I guess hair can always be thicker and healthier, right? So, I bought it again for that, but also for my nape. And I'll show you how I applied it. I already did it today. But basically, you just rub it in. But since I have these plaits in my head, I'm also trying to go in between my, you know, my plaits, so that I can really get a good portion of my nape and not just like the little, like the kitchen. So that's why I bought this again. I ended up buying Hot Grow instead of Temple and Nape Balm. So Hot Grow says it's for daily moisture and conditioning, conditions the scalp and hydrates hair, helps protect against braids and weave styles, and promotes healthy hair growth. It says hair and scalp treatment super. So I'm thinking it's not too much of a difference. Maybe the Nape and Temple Balm was just meant to be specifically for those areas, so maybe they made it stronger. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna figure it out. I've only been using this for a couple of days now. I used the rest of my Nape and Temple Balm for a week, so I'm going to try to do this maybe like a month or so. Whenever I run out of the bottle, I'll give an update on my nape, and hopefully it really grows the same. All right, I hope this helped. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and share my videos, and remember to subscribe. Bye.